Yo there, internet, ripped shirt guy coming at you with another Legends of Runeterra video for you guys today. As today we're gonna play some more EKKO because we've only actually uploaded one EKKO video on the channel, and that is unacceptable. So we're gonna feature another take on the champion. Now, keep in mind, I believe EKKO, unlike the Lurk archetype, in which I think Pike, for example, Rek'Sai has a bit more flexibility because she can go in like buff decks with Noxus, I feel, but the Lurk archetype in general, I feel, will always be tied to like a very heavy Lurk deck. When it comes to EKKO, it's just a matter of getting more cards, getting more predict cards for Piltover and Zon. And once PNZ becomes independent or capable of independence as a region regarding predict, then you can mix EKKO with all sorts of other regions and the deck building possibilities will broaden considerably, right? So as of right now, EKKO, like I stated numerous times, is tied towards Shurima. I am recording good. So this region combination is how you play EKKO, because if you want to play EKKO, the justification for playing this champion is you want to abuse Chrono Break. Chrono Break is an incredibly, it's such a powerful card that if you're playing EKKO for any other reason, honestly, you're doing it wrong. So how do we do a different take on EKKO? If you guys remember, the last time we showcased EKKO on the channel was with just upon release, the second day, we mixed them with Zilean and with Kahiri, though there are variants without Kahiri and with the researchers instead, but they're very similar in how they function, right? We had good PNZ removal with Thermogenic Beam, Mystic Shots, etc., etc., and the objective was to win through Chrono Break in that sense. But what I wanted to do this time around is I wanted to focus on a card that I think a lot of people frown upon. Like, it's very underlooked when it comes to the EKKO package, and it's his own signature spell in Called Shot. Now, don't get me wrong, this card is very uneventful initially. Like, it's 2 mana slow speed drawing you a card, right? But a lot of times we're seeing, you know, 2 mana draw spells happening, right? So this card is like not super underpowered in that regard, and the payoff of creating a parallel convergence is really strong. This card is very powerful. So I wanted to design a variant of EKKO that had a bit of a lower curve, a lot of predicts, a shitload of predicts, and then a full set of Called Shot. So the idea behind this deck, of course, we're playing a full set of the drop border this time around. I don't like playing drop border and Kahiri in the same deck, because that can lead to consistency issues, as you're very likely to draw multiple copies of these in several games. So I'd rather either have drop border or Kahiri, not mix them together. And in this case, we're not going with Kahiri at all. In fact, we have another very spicy win condition that I'll explain in a little bit. But like I said, we have a low curve and a bunch of cheap predicts, including a full set of Pharaoh Pre-Science and a full set of Scrying Sands, as we got a curve comprised of Ancient Preparations, Fallen Feline, very important card as well that can benefit from a shitload of predicts, like I mentioned. And then, of course, Aspiring Chronomancer into Practical Perfectionist with EKKO on turn 4, and we're playing Vi turn 5 because I wanted a good, solid 5-drop champion that could allow me to interact with the board a little bit more. Because we're focusing so much on just spreading out and going for those Chrono Break swings, we don't really have damage, for example. We're not running pings, we're not running Thermogenic Beam, we're not running Mystic Shot, and that may seem crazy, but you know, not every deck has to have pings, right? And by taking this approach, we're able to focus our reactive spells in a more defensive way by utilizing Scrying Sands and Quicksand to deny certain aspects of combat. There is an argument for taking out one Called Shot and going for triple Quicksand. I think this could be arguably better, since it is EKKO's signature spell to begin with. So this is something that you can experiment with, but when it comes to this video, the deck is like this, right? I really want to try out Called Shot, and you know, through testing, I realized that maybe it's not necessary as a 3-of, right? So nonetheless, it's a very powerful effect, because the idea is with Vi and with our units and leveled up EKKO, we start going for these parallel convergences, and we get these free attacks that are, in a way, serve as our form of removal, right? It helps us force the opponent into blocking with their board, and it mustn't not feel very great blocking to a bunch of ephemeral units that are just copies of our own attackers, right? So that's the objective. We're trying to play so many cheap predicts. The problem with playing Zilean in a deck like this is that we fill our deck with time bombs, which makes it harder to find these OP cards, which is why I believe in the future EKKO and Zilean will go further and further apart. There'll always be like a way to combine them both, but if you really want to abuse Chrono Break and cards like these, it's hard to justify another card that adds even more cards to your deck. Because the difference between that and Fallen Feline is that Fallen Feline's Hexite Crystal will be drawn immediately upon seeing a prediction, which is very important to note. And yeah, we got some card draw here with Preservarium. We got a couple of copies of Red Negation, and like I was teasing earlier, we got a different finisher here. We got Thrumming Swarm. Now, this card gives us the late game engine, or yeah, the late game value that we need in certain dragged out games. This card could be really scary with the likes of Parallel Convergence and obviously Chrono Break as well. An 8 power Overwhelm unit that we'll always have in hand. Once we level up EKKO, we play this, and every time we'll generate another enhance, so we'll never run out of gas with this card. Like, we'll always be able to play a 7 mana 8/4. It's not the most well-statted unit, but it's still 8 power and Overwhelm. Like, that can finish games, especially in conjunction with Chrono Break. It can be arguably more devastating than Kahiri because of the Overwhelm keyword, and I really like it as a one-off in this deck. We don't need more copies of it because we have so many predicts that we can find it and get it just when we need it and not have to worry about overdrawing it in the early to mid stages of the match, which I feel is very neat. So I even though I necessarily don't get to showcase this in the gameplay, because today's gameplay is very limited because these videos have to be a little bit shorter than usual in order for me to provide you guys with daily uploads while I'm on a vacation, I can guarantee you that this card has put in the work for me and won me games off camera. So really happy with it. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the deck list right there. Really proud of it. Very fun to play. And I got some sweet games to share as well. So hopefully you guys will enjoy and try it out yourself, man. EKKO deserves some love. EKKO's a really cool champion, and he's only going to get better and more flexible with new cards. And I'm super excited for future PNZ predicts that can allow him to, you know, go away from the desert and explore other territories, which will be very exciting because I love this champion. He's phenomenal. I think he's well designed, and I love searching for these super OP cards hitting in the deck. You know, it's a very fun playstyle. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I do post Legends of Runeterra videos every single day. So in case you're wondering, subscribe. It's free. It's good. End of self-promotion there. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy the games. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Here we go. So pumped to play EKKO, man. This deck is like, it's so fun. I had a blast playing it yesterday. Okay, so we have Plunder as a matchup. Very solid deck that's been quite prevalent, and a fun deck to face as well. Though obviously we have to be very wary of the Sejuani late game. So here we're gonna mulligan away the Thrumming Storm and the Red Negation. I want to keep the Cold Shot, though perhaps we can mulligan that as well, because it may be a bit early for it. Yes, getting Fallen Feline is phenomenal.
Let's get it, crew. My past flashes.
Because it can allow us to match this Crack Shot Corsair. They still get the Plunder trigger for all the, you know, the progression for the level up, but we get rid of that 1-drop now, which is fantastic. Nice.
We can always rely on you to keep us safe.
We get the drop order to provide some good defense.
It can be undone.
Alright.
The dead don't need riches. Go!
My plans.
If I kill you, I don't fortune, stupid.
Very nice. I can skip here. Then I can do it again. There we go. We want to find EKKO. We don't necessarily want to play him now, though.
This is my time.
I do like this attack.
There is assistant. This is outrage.
Came a long way. Well,
Okay, so he does get the plunder.
If it ain't my favorite time-traveling genius, punk buddy.
They could have a harpoon.
Weirded out if I wasn't.
Goes to a good cause. Me.
Very nice. We're going for the parallel convergence.
Alternating the reality.
Add this to your bill.
Will help.
Fortunately, that red negation that they stole from us.
Yeah, you don't want to crush it. Topside. What's the rush, huh?
Fire beware.
It sucks that I don't have the mana to get these time tricks going, but I feel like that was too powerful. Like, ah, man, them getting that red negation is annoying, because I would have been able to level up EKKO, and that's like a big setback, losing these time tricks that I've generated.
Don't ask where it's from. Ask how much.
I could shuffle another parallel convergence here, but I want to make sure that I have EKKO. There's no Sejuani this turn, so I'm gonna do it.
Bilgewater is mine and mine alone. Dead won't tell my tale. I'll show 'em pain.
These are my streets. Nuh-uh.
Well, you had a future. I got all the time in the world.
I'm gonna play Vi first.
Come on! I tried being polite.
I assume Harpoon is coming. Oh, we got him! Beautiful! Oh, wow! Oh, that Hexite crystal!
Stands for victory.
Oh, that was glorious. Alright, Nightfall. We gotta do our best to not take too much damage. We're gonna keep the Fallen Feline. We always mulligan away the drop border for obvious reasons. And I like these Feral Pre-sizes, especially with turn 1 Fallen Feline, because that AoE effect can be extremely potent in this matchup. And generally you want to keep Vi in your opener as well, at least one. I mean, you don't really want to keep two ever. But you should keep one because it starts pumping up from the get-go. Alright. As long... I've had in the past, like... I've been high rolled to, like, Oblivion by these decks, by the opponent just finding 3 flights in the top, like, 5 cards of the deck. So hopefully that's not the case. Alright, we're gonna attack here. I like the Scrying Sands.
Only a fool would enter battle unprepared.
Alright. Man, if we could find this Hexite crystal, well, that's pretty good. Problem is we can't block any of these. We're taking 6 damage here. Man, how good would it be though? Like, EKKO on curve feels nice, but I feel like we gotta try it. I don't know what he's so confused about. As if he doesn't know what I'm trying to do. I don't mind the quicksand.
We can always rely on you to keep us safe.
Playing Solaris on hard.
Temperamental as moonlight.
Don't know why I played that. This is a dumb play. Dumb play by me. Very dumb play.
It's not safe. themselves. I do my own stunts.
You cannot hold us down. You leave me no recourse.
There we go.
Oh, right. I remember this.
Nice.
I don't want to eat whatever woke you up.
All right, Hexite.
Real good to see you.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Oh my goodness, beautiful.
This shit's great. Super cool.
Your idea, Kay? But glad you like it.
We're at 5, ladies and gentlemen. We're at 5, which means we're pretty safe to a lot of stuff. Oh my god, here we go.
Got focus.
Got focus. Got fucking focus and not die to like triple Doom Beast or some shit. I could have played Vibe, but at this point, we're so turbo, man. We're trying to end this game so quick that I'm not even trying to pass over initiative or any of that. Like, I don't want an on to dusk. Oh shit, okay.
All coming back to me now.
Beautiful. Let's get this W! I think I definitely misplayed this game though. I mean, we were hunting for that shit for a long time, but when I played EKKO into Nocturne. Like, that was a big misplay. Got him. Beautiful. But definitely could have played better. Definitely could have played this better.
All right. Where's the after party?
I don't know. Where is it? All right, it's fresh lobster. Very, very strong opponent. Needless to say, I want to keep one Vi in the opener. Practical Perfectionist seems all right, but I feel like we can do a little bit better for our early curve. There we go. We want to be a little bit aggressive with our Fallen Feline, even though I'm not sure how important it'll be here. It's interesting to see that he's playing Thresh alongside Viego. We're gonna skip. I'm gonna skip again.
Turn it like so.
Parallel Convergence is really strong, but right now I want to make use of this momentum that I have, and I want to have, yeah, I'd rather draw something like EKKO here. Well, that's not a card he wants to attack with, that's for sure. I like this red negation.
Always rely on you to keep us safe. See what I've learned?
What are you?
Good block there. Getting some health back. Twin disciplines.
Hello.
No. So I gotta think here how we're gonna approach this. I mean, at this point, Path of Convergence would be really nice. But now here I just want to play EKKO.
If it ain't my favorite time-traveling genius, punk buddy.
Well, I'd be weirded out if I wasn't. Future is whatever I make. And topside.
You're strange.
Hey, you want me to rewind? You need more time?
What are you? You're strange.
Bam, bam, ba-dum.
I got all the time in the world.
I'm gonna right here.
Just out of reach. Gotcha, little guy. Could have sworn he said something.
I'm doing this my way.
Just like the old days.
I don't need a plan.
This!
Cannot win.
We're gonna attack like this. We're gonna try to get rid of the invasive Hydrovine here. The problem with focusing a lot on the parallel convergence game plan is that they have deny.
No, deja vu isn't what it used to be.
All right. So Willow Ionia and that.
I'm doing this my way.
Just like the old days.
5 cards left in hand.
Meow to you!
future firepower.
A misstep.
This is my future. Freeze!
He must have had deny for one of my.
No time like the present. Moving along, man.
Can't have two denies. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Beautiful. We have to play called shot first. We play this one first. We wait for the deny. We hope for no Nopify.
Looks like I'm ready. Bye-bye.
Punch it!
Got focus.
Trouble coming
She
at
blocks here. That's 4, 6, 8, 9. Oh, we barely miss.
I don't think I froze time. All coming back to me now.
All right, we don't quite kill him, but we get him low.
back here!
No, deja vu isn't what it used to be.
All right. Okay. Oh, that's one thick ass approach you missed. We're gonna shuffle another parallel convergence.
I don't want to eat whatever woke you up.
All right, here we go.
And topside.
Got him, baby! Whoo! Wow! Oh man, that was beautiful. That was glorious. That was a good game. I was really into that because, you know, he's a very strong opponent, and Viego Ione can be very snowbally, but we did get lucky by him not drawing Viego. Though those overgrown, those snap vines actually. Oh wait, there's an event here. All right. So I didn't get to showcase the Thrumming Swarm, unfortunately. But I did get to showcase at least one parallel convergence, which is like the whole point of this deck, right? In that matchup, I wasn't going from it like early on because I wanted to try to apply some early pressure with some of my early game units, and then work for the parallel convergence because they're at Ionia, so they have access to deny, right? So it can be a bit. I mean, it's not bad to commit to it, but it can be a bit too slow, right? If we slow down too much, then their late game can overwhelm us. So that was the idea. Thrumming Storm does put the work in this deck in certain matchups, but it also has a lot to do with, you know, the matchups. Like, if they have too strong of a late game, then it can be a bit of a liability. But then having this thing come back every time and then just having these chrono breaks happening is absolutely amazing. So really, really happy with how that game played out, even though, like I said, we didn't have to deal with Viego per se, but one could argue that the 7-drop is just as big of a threat. So yeah, that was a fun match. I can't really make these videos too long, unfortunately. Hopefully you guys just try the deck out yourselves and have fun with it, because like I said, I'm running very bad on time, and we gotta make sure these videos, we have time, you know, to edit them and all that shit. So leave a like if you enjoy the deck. I think today's gameplay was pretty fun as well, and that's where I'll leave it at. Have a solid day. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for daily Legends of Runeterra content. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you tomorrow.